Would you believe me if I told you that there was a limited release of LEGO Harry Potter sets lost to the archives? Well, listen up, because I came across some sets that I didn't recognize while doing some research for one of my other videos, and it piqued my interest because I usually consider myself to be a pretty big LEGO Harry Potter fan. So the fact that I didn't know about these sets made me want to do some research. So I went digging and I found a whole bunch of undiscovered LEGO Harry Potter sets, from in-store builds to regional exclusives. So it would be a pleasure if you would join me, brickwitchery, in uncovering these forgotten LEGO Harry Potter sets. Toys R Us loves their interactive events, so the first one I'm going to be talking about is a throwback to the original release from 2001 to 2003. Known as TRU01 on Bricklink, Brickset and Brick Out, this one was a Toys R Us exclusive and dubbed the Quidditch Tower, and unfortunately there's not much known about this set, other than it being part of an in-store event in 2002, which was a total at the time.
You get when you and your wizard friends head out for a new adventure at Hobbs.
This was designed with the intention of it being an addition to the at the time most recent version of a Quidditch set 4726 Quidditch Practice. As you can see, the set tower is made of both Gryffindor and Slytherin theming, so the promotional set completes the rest of the house colours, with its build being based off of Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff colours. The good thing about this set is that it's really easy to recreate, as it's one of the only LEGO Harry Potter sets not to include any minifigures, which means that it can be easily recreated from spare and loose pieces. Toys R Us also did another build in-store event, again with the Ford Anglia, but that was in 2018 and that was a bit more recent. Another in-store exclusive known as HB Wand was a set that was available to build around the 2018 August release in LEGO Certified stores as a part of the Make a Wand event. In particular, was only held in locations in the UK and Europe and allowed children to make their own wands with store provided instructions and pieces, which afterwards they were able to take home. The wand appeared to replicate Harry's wand, as it can be seen with that specialized handle design. Another lesser known wand has limited information on it online, but Wikipedia and Brickset claimed that this wand build existed as a promotion in-store from June 27th to July 24th, 2011, and once built cost $3 to take home. Wikipedia says that once upon a time, the LEGO.com site read, "Build your own LEGO magic wand at the LEGO store. Starting June 27, come to the LEGO store and test your spell throwing skills against an uninvited Dementor roaming the LEGO store. Come in and build your very own LEGO wand and cast the Dementor out for good." This sounded so fun and creative as an idea, and I'm almost losing it thinking about how funny this would be to watch an employee run after kids in the store pretending to be a Dementor. If you or someone you know has any memories of this, please tell me about it in the comments or DM me, because I would be so interested to hear what that would have been like. I know I've been talking a lot about wands, so I hope you're not too sick of hearing about them, but another wand exclusive to a special event was held in Singapore. The wand build differed from the first one and also from the second one, because no photos of that one currently exist as far as I know, with a thinner build, but unfortunately no instructions as far as I could find actually exist on the internet. So for now, this particular wand will live on forever in photographs and memories. This Singapore event, held specifically from the 27th of August to the 9th of September 2018, was held at Compass One Shopping Centre to host the release of the microscale Hogwarts. So the LEGO group went all out with celebrations and interactive fun, including quite a few event builds. Honestly, Singapore was the place to be for this LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle event launch, because the hype around this event had people queuing throughout the mall. Apart from the aforementioned wand, you could build a mini Hogwarts Express and also a mini Weasley's Flying Ford Anglia. Both are really neat builds, which could go perfectly with the Advent Calendar mini builds such as the Bo Button's carriage and the Durmstrang ship. But the biggest draw of this special LEGO event was the location exclusive LEGO Harry Potter and LEGO Hermione Granger mosaic set. Designed by LEGO master builder Nicholas Fu, you're eligible to get these mosaics if your Harry Potter purchase was 649 Singapore dollars or more, which was the price of the microscale castle. For comparison, in USD it is 488.70, in Australian dollars 630, in Great British pounds 350, and euros 404. These were insane mosaics and go for upwards of 250 USD on the aftermarket, which makes sense because I would much rather have these than the 2021 art crests. Also, a side note, this event had a giant mosaic which was 152 centimeters by 152 centimeters, about 60 inches by 60 inches, and was put together by smaller sections made up by shoppers. When put all together, a big mosaic of Harry's face was shown. At the end, one lucky buyer was able to be the grand winner of this art piece, and basically anyone who bought a LEGO Harry Potter set that day at the event was entered into the lot to get this set. There was a similar one made at the 2018 Singapore Toy, Game and Comic Convention that is way cool and way bigger, but I'm only mentioning it because there seems to be no images of the actual mosaic from the Compass One event that I'm talking about, so I'm just using this one in place of it for images. Anyway, sorry for that little tangent, back to the sets. Barnes & Noble are also a frequent LEGO seller and have had some really cool in-store builds and giveaways. On August 4th, 2018, they had a build-in event for a mini Hogwarts Express, which was similar to the Singapore Mall one, but the more exciting of these to was the Snitch, which more of you are probably familiar with. I personally love this build most out of the ones that we've seen so far, and I might try to make it out of spare pieces. In addition to it being used as a part of this July 13th, 2019 Build and Take event, it was also used by Indigo bookstores in Canada as promotion for the Fantastic Beasts movie on the October 13th, 2018 as a giveaway. Indigo bookstores later held another event, Make It an Indigo Weekend Lego Harry Potter ages 6+, where they let kids come dressed up as characters from the series and build a mini night bus, which was reminiscent of 2004 mini night bus, but way smaller, and I think it's a really cool build. Speaking of earlier Lego Harry Potter waves, back in 2002, Lego had a limited release set, which has truly become lost. I discovered this particular set while scrolling on Facebook when I came across a post which was bragging about this particularly rare set. The post showed a box of minifigure packs, and they advertised yellow skin minifigures from the Lego Harry Potter waves of the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. These were called the Lego Harry Potter Gallery, and each box came with 4 to 5 minifigures, so altogether you had 17 minifigures to collect. There were the main trio, Harry, Ron, Hermione, as well as Draco. Then you got minifigures from the Chamber of Secrets like Lockhart, Crabbe and Goyle from the Polyjuice Potion set, Ginny, Dobby, Tom Riddle, and Lucius Malfoy. Others included teachers such as McGonagall, Madame Hooch, Snape, Hagrid, and Dumbledore. And the odd one out to me is Vernon Dursley, but I think it makes sense to have him in there because they seem to have taken at least one of each character from that 2002 wave. The most interesting thing to me about these boxes are the text that says buy Lego Harry Potter items, collect them all, which seems to indicate to me that this pack was a gift with promo of sorts. For example, maybe somebody brought up to a threshold that they will be eligible to get one of these packs, and the plural says to me that they wanted to give out more of these the more you spent of Lego Harry Potter, but this is just speculation. I have scoured the internet looking for any traces of this set of packs, but all that seems to be on the internet is images of packaging and mysteriously none for sale anywhere. So we may never know what is exactly inside these boxes until one pops up onto a retail website. It seems to have been released only in Hong Kong as a promotional set, which makes it extremely rare. Since this released so long ago at a time that I don't even have memories of, I can't help but like to put out a call that if there is anyone watching my video who has one of these packs or knows what's in these packs or has any information at all, especially if you were alive and into Lego Harry Potter at the time, you might have seen it or something like that, please feel free to message me or leave a comment. Enlighten all of us. My curiosity is off the charts. And another question, if you're still watching, is there any Lego Harry Potter sets that you think that I've forgotten and I should have mentioned? I only talked about the ones that I could find, but I would love to hear about any other secret set. Other than that, please subscribe and like if you enjoy content like this, because I post Lego Harry Potter content and Lego videos when I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.